Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, bought these from Home Bargains, or this one from Home Bargains, under this, kind of false Glen Cannich brewery name. Is it false? Is it not? Or is it Glen in disguise? I don't know. Don't really care anyway. So, yeah, I've heard some stories about this beer from people that have already bought it. I may be a little bit later to the frontage on this, but what I've noticed especially with Home Bargains beers over all these fake brewery beers out there, is that it's dependent on the batch you get. So, in any case, the Glen Cannich Brewery, it's the ice cream pale ale with raspberry and white chocolate, 4%. It looks good, good presentation on the can. But I can't see it because the light. The light's really bright tonight. This is my eyes. It sounds amazing. So let's just dive in, and I'll crack it open. And pray that my stomach don't get wrenched out of its socket. And it's a great beer. I pray that it's a great beer, to be honest, because I've had some. Well, I was out yesterday at Derby Beer Con. Had some amazing beers, 22% impy. Did I say I was going to keep off the impies? Followed that up with a 17%. It was free. So as we can see, ice cream pale ale. I look at that, and it's got no head. There's little sporadic carbonation, and it looks golden. I don't see ice cream in that beer that I did yesterday. There's a thing between craft beer makers and the real craft beer makers, because yesterday there was like a mango beer, and a good fellow from the channel, I can't remember his name actually, so big apologies, mater. But him and his three mates were there. He gave me a sip of this mango beer. Fucking hell, thick as hell, and it was like mango, alcoholic mango in a glass. I went to get some because I was going to review it because it was just a world class beer, and it had already gone gutted. But anyway, here we go. The moment you've been waiting for. 2.5 minutes in. I will get onto the beer. Right, the nose. Yeah, I'm getting an ice cream vibe from the nose. I'm certainly getting like a bit of vanilla. Yeah, a bit of raspberry. Maybe a touch of chocolate, to be fair. So the looks, it just looks like some boring bloody beer to me. But on the nose side of things, it delivers something that smells good at this moment in time. Let's dive in. There's a thin lactose element to it. It just tastes like an ice cream then. And I know others that have said it's been awful. And this is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that these beers get the right batch, woof, get the wrong batch, bleh. And it's a sad thing where, if you're brewing beers, every batch should be the same. And I sometimes wonder if this is the difference between craft and modern traditional breweries. Modern traditional breweries who brew the same beer literally week in, week out. That beer has to taste the same all the time. There can be no illusions of changing that beer. Why? Because the people that buy your beer know your beer better than you do. Those people are drinking it week in, week out, will drink it, will notice a change in the beer, i.e. cheapskating by using sugar instead of using hops and malt and whatnot. Certainly the malt side of things to get the ABV up. I know this glucose. Glucose is another one. I know it's all tricks of the industry, but those tricks of the industry, that first time somebody drinks that beer after that change has happened, it's like, whoa, something's wrong with this. Beer drinkers know. They certainly know. as beer reviewers. As anybody who drinks a beer, a regular beer, will know. You could drink, you're like, didn't taste right. Question in case this. Now, for me, on this day, at this time, with that bloody can, it's tasting spot on. I'll have a look around the can for any identifiers. So on the bottom of the can, it says 23065/68/76. Best before end of 260724. The critical number is the batch number, which is the 23065/68/76. And whoa, yeah. So it's quite illuminating, and it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a thing where did I get the right batch? Why do I know this? Because the off-axis brews from Own Bargains, same company, TJ Morris. I've had people say to me, "Oh, those beers are fantastic," and I'm genuinely excited to review the beer. I've drank it and it's wrenched the shit out of my stomach. Not quite the shit, but it's wrenched my stomach. And then you come to these beers now. I'm always now slightly apprehensive. It's like, what am I getting? Am I getting the good or am I getting the crap? We'll carry on. We'll go a bit further into the beer. And for those people who say, "Oh, well, he does it in 3 minutes," yeah, but you can drink something, but you're not explaining something. It takes time to explain things in the real world. And it's funny, yesterday I was at Derby Beer Con, and somebody who went to London Craft Beer Festival met certain YouTubers, shall we say, and it was amazing that, and this is from somebody who's got no grudge whatsoever, basically said, "I really don't like a certain person from a certain country who does YouTube reviews, and just comes in, I'm the big I am, and that, and yeah. I don't like that either. If I was talking to someone and someone came in, "Oh, I'm Cunty Bollocks Beer Reviews, I've got 1 million subscribers," I'd be like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit, mate. Fuck off." I don't care how many subscribers you got. Yeah. If you're a good person, stay with us. If you're not, fuck off. Okay. And I need say no names, but you'll smell what the rag's cooking. Yeah. I know a certain person in Portsmouth who know where I'm coming from. But in any case, you are what you are, and you're a YouTuber. Maybe you're some sort of, you think you're a celebrity in this world, but in the grand scheme of things, you're just a normal person. Yeah. Like in a work situation, you've got the bloke in charge, the owner, you've got the managers, and you've got the people. So I'll give you a slight example. Bloke in charge of my company is as normal as you can get. I talk to him on a normal basis, man-to-man basis. There's no coming across as, "I'm the owner, the manager." But then you'll get some in said company who all of a sudden have got this thing that, "Oh, well, I'm such and such," and it's like, I don't give a shit who you are. I really don't. Yeah. I know my job's as important as your job. And if you don't like it, you kiss my candy ass. You can see the wrestling things coming out there. I've watched wrestling all my life, so certain wrestlers, it kind of kicks in. Although I'm also a football fan, so and I come across, when I say something like, I'm not the best, but I'm in the top one, and And a certain manager close to Nottingham said that, not Brian Clough. And there's a certain way of being arrogant, but doing it in a fun way where you can say, yes, I am. And at the time, you know, you win back-to-back European Cups, the League Cups. You can turn around and say them sort of things because you've done that with money that, you know, the other clubs have got, and you've done it with nothing compared to what they've got. Obviously, they earned some money off that, but there you go. Any case, let's get on with the beer. 10 minutes in, I've just noticed. Right. It's not an ice cream pail that you get from your Verdants, your Beaks. I'm not even going to put Northern Monk in that category because Northern Monk lately have done some fucking shite beers. Supermarket beers. Maybe their stuff away from supermarkets is good. But some of their gimmick beers have been absolutely woeful. I've paid £1.50 for this can. Apart from the looks, because it looks, yeah. Apart from the looks, the aroma delivers an ice cream aroma. This is what you're paying. The taste delivers an ice creamy, lactosey taste. More about vanilla. Was it vanilla, did it say? Well, yeah, vanilla and raspberry for me. The white chocolate is there, but it's really in the background. But it delivers. So I can't slag it off. It's not fantastic. It's not a 4.6 sort of beer, but it delivers. It does what it says for the price it's at. Remember, price is critical. You know, when you're paying for stuff, price is critical. I don't want to be paying £30 out for a beer or wine and it tastes crap. Especially when I paid that much money for it. At £1.50, you've got a beer that does what it says. And that's as much as, you know, you can hope for and aspire for. For me, against other beers, you know, a good 4.2 out of 5. If you're going to give it a score. Remember, scores don't really mean shit. You know, it did what it says it was going to do. And that's the bottom dollar. Yeah. So I'll leave it to you. What do you think? Oh. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Depends what batch you got. I'd love people to check the bottoms of their cans. They got the same batch number and how it tasted. If it don't taste decent, then I have no idea what this particular brewery is doing. Glen, Cannich, Glen, George's Best Beers. I ain't gonna know. I don't know. Who cares? Right, anyway, cheers.